Hey, Enrique, thank you so much for sending in your next essays. Good to hear from you again. And thank you for telling me why you need the IELTS. It sounds exciting, your uni. Brilliant. So, people are becoming dependent on the internet and phone. Do the benefits outweigh the disadvantages? Experts throughout both the developing and developed world have debated whether dependence on sophisticated modern technology, um, such as great to give an example here, good, has benefited greatly or affected considerably society. So this is your outweigh the disadvantages. So has benefited. Um, I'm just trying to get around this because it's grammatically not quite right, but also it's a little bit um, similar to this. Has um, had a positive influence on society, um, or presents a new set of dangers. Okay. You don't have to paraphrase exactly this. The students who paraphrase exactly this end up with writing which sounds rather strange, doesn't sound very natural. The high band scores for IELTS talk about writing which is natural and sophisticated. So this for me is more natural, whether technology or whatever, technology has had a positive influence on society or presents a new set of dangers. So I would take out that then. As both use have merits and demerits, I tend to believe the latest interconnected devices have significantly enhanced. I don't like demerits. So you could say here, whilst I don't think maybe. I mean, you've indicated here that there might be dangers. So you go in here. I tend to believe leave that. I tend to believe the latest interconnected devices have significantly enhanced people's lives. Okay. Um, um, and some of these issues will be discussed in this essay. You do need to introduce your essay. This is the introducing it. You need to show me what's going to come next. Okay, so just a nice intro. Just let's get this really tidy. There's ample evidence that these mini computers. This is mobile devices. Which mini computers? When you say these, you need to tell me exactly which ones you mean. You mean phones? Have paved. Present perfect, yes, but you need to paved the way for more instant communication, merely by using an intuitive application. More instant communication, yeah. Communication and contact time. I think you might need something else in there. The central reason behind this is the ubiquity of alarm and security software, which has the ubiquity of, and then the software is the subject, which has unlimited potential regarding the inhabitants' safety. For example, recent research by the Uni of Michigan demonstrated that people rely highly on government apps. I think just government, surely, apps, when considering the speed of alarm messages through mobile devices is crucial. So after safety here, you need to tell me what sort of context. Safety, particularly in relaying important messages. So you need to, because otherwise it's quite a big jump from me. I'm thinking about WhatsApp and my family or something here, and suddenly you're talking to me about earthquake warnings. So just get me from this to this without an enormous jump, so that people rely, rather than highly rely on, depend on would be better, that government apps when don't need considering, just when the speed of. Just go when the speed of alarm messages through mobile devices is crucial, such as in relating to big catastrophes. Yes, that would be okay, good. It's possible to say it beyond doubt that practical cutting-edge advances appear more likely to be able to do tasks more quickly, to appear to be more likely to do tasks more quickly, much more quickly, more accurately. So we need more technology to take over. So we need more technology to take over vital activities. Hang on. The need for. So no, you don't need. So more technology. So sophisticated technology. Let's take out more. We've got a lot of mores in here. So sophisticated technology to take over vital activities. Yes, vital. Why don't we call it vital safety activities? Safety warning activities. So that comes out, could be advantageous. It is a very good sentence. It's just a bit complicated, okay? So I just need to unravel that grammar a little bit. You're writing really, really well. I just have to kind of read this really carefully. It's possible to state beyond doubt that practicable, cutting-edge advances appear to be more likely to do tasks more quickly. I don't think you need much. Okay. More quickly, more accurately. So sophisticated technology, comma, to take over vital safety warning activities, comma, could be advantageous. That's got it. Okay, well done. Really nice paragraph. Good example. Really interesting there. Although there's a case for tablets or tablets and smartphones, yeah, enriching humans' lives, the impact of fake news or information obtained through them cannot be overstated. Right here, you want to have negative, yeah, negative or dangerous. Okay. This is largely because netizens. Now, you told me what it was, but I still did have to look it up, and it still didn't really give me a clear thing. So you'd need to say netizens or computer users. Yeah. So because it is a new word or a specific word, you need to explain. So say it again, because the examiner will say it just the same as me. Like, what is that word? I don't like it. They're very cautious, yeah. Netizens account heavily. You'd have to rely heavily, right, or depend heavily on news media portals, which nowadays can apparently be easily attacked or manipulated, thus providing or manipulated in order to provide. You'd have to have inaccurate content. Moreover, hackers are getting smarter, and cybersecurity is a growing issue. Good. For example, if a terrorist organization managed to hack a newspaper's website, there could be false facts like not like as, such as, or like an erroneous presence death, or unreal alarm, or unreal alert. I go alert because you've used alarm before. Alert of a terrorist attack. Radically altering. So here the adverb needs to go before the verb. Radically altering. People's lives. Yep, good example. Really nice. I like that a lot. People's routines. Okay. Therefore, it seems that if cyberspace continues being the most popular news media supplier, there would be more unreliable data. There could be good conditional, well done, but use could not would, because you don't know it definitely. Nice writing there. Very good paragraph. Excuse me. You've got some nice grammar in there. Good vocab. And I like your using the conditionals in there as well. That shows a nice range of grammar, which the examiner will like. From the arguments examples given, I firmly believe that whatever the positive and negative aspects to this sort of online technology, Um, I think putting whatever in there undermines what you've just been writing. That let's use although. That although. So you'd have to go although this online technology dependence. So although this dependence on online technology may have some drawbacks. May have some drawbacks, and then you go into the gains in terms of through considerably more substantial than yes. Well done, really, really nice. Just using although is quite useful in there. There's a module on that at the end of the course. Skip up to that if you want to if you're not happy on how to use that. It's quite useful though. Very good essay, Enrique. Really, really nice. I like that a lot. School subjects, here we go. To summarize the information, now this is the most important thing. Select the main features, make comparisons. This is what we're going to be doing here. The pie chart reflects the preferences of German students in a school regarding 7 different core lectures in 2017. Good, that's nice. The percentage of predilection. I wouldn't use that. It's too much. The percentage of those enjoying PE, enjoying PE. Why don't we? Okay, let's get in these superlatives. This is what we're looking for. The highest percentage was for those enjoying PE, yeah, and then you'd say at, okay, 22.9%, and then comma. So you can't use massive; it's too informal, and I put in here your superlative instead of your comparative, so that's fine. Likewise, I'm not really interested in the amount. I mean, I am, but I want you to have students or the subject as the topic, as the subject, not the percentage. Okay. So I'd say, likewise, the popularity of history was also substantial. And these two subjects represented nearly half of all young learners. Okay. The second most followed group were maths and physics. That's fine. The second most followed popularly ranked. So it's the ones they enjoyed. Subjects or subject group were, yeah, so was maths and physics. Okay, that's fine, good. On the other hand, I wouldn't use on the other hand, just in contrast. In contrast, now it wasn't how many people attended it, they had to attend it as whether they enjoyed it. So be a bit careful reading the words, the actual title properly. So students' enjoyment of IT was paltry at 3.7, and similarly, the quantity of pupils who preferred. So again, you can't have that word, and you can't have that word. It's to do with popularity. They had to go. They just didn't enjoy it. It was also minuscule. Yes, I wouldn't use respectively again. You can only really use that once. These subjects account for almost a fifth of the total spectrum compared to, yeah, that's really nice, good grouping there, well done. It's clear that this year represented the largest portion of students' popularity among German students, whereas IT were undoubtedly the least favourite subjects. Okay, good work on that one. I'm going to send you a link to it. Just my comment would be, make either the students or the subject the this academic subject the subject of your sentence. Don't start telling me about the like it gets more complicated if you start with the percentage. Like if you start on a bar graph with the line or the bar, it just gets more complicated. I just want to know what the information is. Two really, really good tasks, Enrique. Very good work. Thank you.